After the success of the television adaptation of The Last of Us, many were eagerly awaiting the PC adaptation. Unfortunately, things did not go as expected, and the release of The Last of Us Part 1 was marred by technical issues, leading many players to criticize the game on Steam. Naughty Dog acknowledged the problems and released a patch to fix some of them, but this was not enough to satisfy many players. This negative reception of The Last of Us Part 1 may be a bad omen for those hoping for the arrival of The Last of Us Part 2 on PC. While the idea of porting the game to a new platform is exciting, the recent failure may lead Naughty Dog to avoid further attempts and play it safer. Although Sony is rapidly expanding in the PC market, not all games will have the same success. The Last of Us was originally released in 2013 for the PS3. When Naughty Dog announced that the game would be remastered for the PS5, titled The Last of Us Part 1, some suspected that the release could have problems. However, many improvements were made to justify the subscription fee, including enhanced visuals and audio, and improved enemy AI, making enemy encounters more intense. Although this version of the game has recently been ported to PC, fans were disappointed with the result. The PC port of The Last of Us Part 1 has many flaws and technical issues, as well as long loading times. Users have reported frequent crashes and stuttering frame rates. This is surprising, considering that Naughty Dog is known for its dedication to quality. However, it is important to remember that the port was developed by Iron Galaxy, a studio that also developed the PC port of Batman: Arkham Knight, which also had many problems. Since its release, The Last of Us Part 1 on PC has received negative reviews from users on Steam and has a disappointing user score of 1.9 on Metacritic. This may indicate an uncertain future for the franchise on PC. While the PC adaptation of The Last of Us may have been an ambitious move for the franchise, the failure may lead Naughty Dog to avoid further attempts to port games to PC and invest more in polishing their console experiences. Although it is disappointing for fans who are hoping to play the series on multiple platforms, there are still many other ways to enjoy The Last of Us, including the television adaptation of The Last of Us and the release of the standalone multiplayer game. Even though The Last of Us has had difficulties in the PC market, the franchise is still thriving on consoles and television screens.